Okay, a theorem here in our next set of circular problems. It says that in the same circle or in congruent circles, congruent arcs have congruent chords. So I drew this picture here for you. If we have a chord AB and it is congruent to chord CD, so AB is congruent to CD, then in that same circle, so I literally did a cut and paste so that they would be the same exact. So in that same circle, then the measure of the arcs are going to be congruent. Okay, so if the chords are congruent, then their arcs that they capture this arc, they capture this arc, those arcs will be congruent. So we're going to write that AB, arc AB is congruent to arc CD. So whatever that measure in degrees is for the arc for one, it's going to be for the other. And a diameter that is perpendicular to a chord. Now a diameter can also be considered a radius because it's half the diameter. So we're just looking at that position. So the diameter that is perpendicular to a chord. So here's my diameter. Here's my diameter. And they are telling me it is perpendicular to the chord. So they're giving us this. So this is the if. So here we go with the if. If this happens, then, and I'm going to continue to check. I'm just going to make my little diameter there. Then, right, we already knew that was happening. Then what is really cool here is that the chord is bisected. Not only is the chord bisected, but the arc is bisected. So if the diameter is perpendicular to a chord, then the chord is bisected by the diameter. The arc and the chord is bisected by the diameter. Voila. So let's try it in a problem. Find the value of x and y. Well, I see a diameter and I see a chord and I see that perpendicular mark. So since we have the perpendicular, that means that our chord is going to be cut in half. So that's 5. So x is equal to 5. Now there's something else that's going on here because now I see that that blue chord is 10. It has a length of 10. 5 plus 5 is 10. And this chord has a length of 10. That means congruent chords are attached to congruent arcs. So that means that this arc right here is 86 degrees. And it is cut in half, making y 43 degrees. Now, why was it cut in half? It was cut in half by that diameter and chord perpendicular relationship. So there's your x and your y. Now you can see in the notes we've got quite a few problems that we're going to practice here. So we're going to come back in the next video. I'll do probably the next 5 problems. They go pretty quick, so if you want to take a look at them first, you can do that. But we've got 2 more videos that's going to address the rest of the problems. So we've got 9 more problems and we'll do that in 2